Hi guys, this is Suzanne Snowstill from the Awakened Family, and today I'm going to be talking about how to break habits and promote change in your life. And so I'm talking about how I literally change something in my life that literally basically didn't belong any longer in my life. Talking about let's just like use the example of my health. Back in February this year, just only this year, I found myself in a situation where I had problems, health problems. I started feeling really tired, exhausted. I was putting on a lot of weight when before my pregnancy. I was a size 10. I thought that I was someone very healthy, eating lots of vegetables but obviously there was an underlying problem that when I was pregnant, my hormones fed uh, onto with the surge of hormones, I became not so healthy and started craving a lot more unhealthy food. And so what happened is when my daughter was born, I started feeling gradually more and more tired. I mean, when you have a child, and especially when it's your first child, you do get tired. But I was getting unusually tired, foggy brain, uh, putting on unexplainable weight when I wasn't really sort of eating too much. So it came to a head in February where uh, I couldn't get out of bed. I was absolutely exhausted, and so I started having very heavy headaches, and so I went to the doctor, and and they did a blood test on me, and they found out that I had hypothyroidism, and I was told that I would never ever, I would always have to be on medication for the rest of my life. Now, running a business and really just having a child and, like starting, like a new life, I wasn't prepared to agree with that statement. And so I made it a point to come back home and start researching. I wasn't happy being on medication for the rest of my life. So I made the decision that day that I was going to change and reverse, my health, reverse it all, you know, get back into shape and get back into health, have a healthy body so that I can be the best I can be for my children, for my daughter, and for my family, and for my business and my team. So, so I started looking furiously online about hypothyroidism, right? Buying books, getting supplements, natural supplements, cutting out gluten. I literally looked at authority blogs, like got in touch with nutritionists, that knew experts that knew about hypothyroidism. And then I realized that I needed a coach. I needed a coach. And so coming back to breaking habits to promote change, there is three things that you need to do. And this is the thing that I did. Okay? Those three things. Number one, you need to learn. So I did my research. Number two, you need to take action. You need to start changing your diet. So I started changing my diet. And number three, you look for a mentor who has gone through what you've gone through. And so what happened with me is that I found a nutritionist locally that I went to see, and I found out that the underlying problems behind my hypothyroidism was candida overgrowth. And I knew a few years ago that I had bouts of bad candida overgrowth, problems, but it went out of control when I had my daughter, and so that was a big wake up call. I literally changed my whole diet. My body was deficient in vitamins, and so I changed everything. I went gradually. That's the most important thing. Go gradual. Don't overwhelm yourself. I started cutting out gluten, number one, for a few weeks. Then cutting out, all sugars, anything that is like processed, processed food. Then I went to see that nutritionist, and then I got the right supplements. Okay, the right supplements, so that I could, really heal my body, the right way, because we're all different. We all have got different bodies. But whatever the habits that you want to break, it's you have to be, you must seek the mentor or a person, the experts, that will, who has gone through what you've gone through, or who have helped people that had the same thing that you have today. So that's the 3 steps. Okay, number one, learn, study, take action. Those two together, you need to do it together. Do not read a whole book on whatever the habit it is that you have, and don't do anything about it. Just learn, and as you go, implement straight away. It's really important. And find the mentor to keep you on that road of change. Okay, so the result from that, since February, I've lost over 1.5 stone, which is about 8 kilos. 8 kilos. And my energy is it's going up the roof. It's going up gradually. Okay, and that's the message I wanted to give you. You must absolutely do not overwhelm yourself. Okay, so I hope that helped, and I'm really I'm really excited, like on my journey of complete full recovery. Today I went to do another blood test since February, for my hypothyroidism, and I will get the result in a week, so I will let you know about that. But I'm pretty sure, I'm on the way to recovery. So thank you for listening, and I hope that inspired you. Leave comments